Hey guys, Kanko Man here. Um, there's a particular reason that I'm in my garage instead of in the room with Blu-Rays. And that reason is right behind me. That is a shelf I built about a month ago, or a little under. Getting ahead of myself. You may be asking where I've been, because I definitely haven't stopped purchasing Blu-Rays within reasonableness. A little under a month ago, I got a cut on the top of my foot. Uh, from some time after that, bacteria got in the cut and it became infected. Uh, the infection started spreading to my ankle and a bit of my leg. Uh, I went to the doctors. I've been on a steady course of antibiotics. Um, I'm doing much better. My foot is still a bit messed up. It hurts to walk sometimes. They don't know, like what strain of bacteria caused it or anything like that. I was going to wear a hat. My hair was a mess. It's just this pile has been stacking up. Anyways, I built that. I got that a while back now. There's a second shelf. So the entertainment room is quite a mess with moving the shelf. I had to stop doing pretty much everything. For a while there, I was even like really concerned that I might lose my leg or my foot. So it was a scary, um, not overly terrifying as I knew I was in good hands, but slightly scary for me. I've been out of work for a while. I went back today, so things are starting to get back to normal. Other than the room, because I need a day off to be able to work on that. I'm sorry if you can hear. I don't even know what the hell you call it. It's like that fucking thing in Willy Wonka, where you have to burp to fall down. I don't know why my house has that. I've never figured it out. It seems to spin with the wind and just collect spiders. uh, I don't know what it does. I suppose I could Google it, but I've never thought about it. But it just creaks and creaks and creaks. Anyway, so I'm in my garage. I have a light there. Oh, it's really bright. And yeah, I got quite the stack. I didn't even count in no specific order. This is going to be in two parts. So a lot has happened other than um, my hospital visits and stuff like that. A lot has happened between now and then. Christmas has happened, obviously. New Year's. I got a ton of stories to talk about, a ton of things to show you that aren't Blu-rays. Christmas gifts. I won a contest, and I'd like to share that with you. But videos get too long, and my phone takes forever to upload them, and sometimes I have to cancel it. And I don't really want to risk having like an hour footage. So I'm going to do this in two parts. I'm going to do this in this part where I show you the Blu-rays, and then I'm going to do Blu-ray part 2 pickup where I talk about everything I need to talk about, little updates, just cool things that I got, things that I think you'd like to see. You know, that light is like making me even more pale every once in a while. So these are in no particular order. I don't know how I'm going to do the thumbnail. I think I might just like sit myself next to them or something. I don't know. It's definitely not going to be a screenshot from the video because I'm not risking holding this stack. Honestly, I think the stack is bigger than my Black Friday pickup. Which was that my last pickup? No, I did that mini one with Miyazaki box set and crap like that. Anyways, so I picked up the Target exclusive Mission Impossible set with the photo book. I like this one a lot. Yeah, everyone complains that they kind of all have the same theme. You know, these exact couple did. I'm looking forward to the next one. I think the director from this one is the first time they're reusing the director or something. I can't exactly remember. And then I picked up. It was on sale. I can't remember how much for the life of me. It was a while ago. Man from Uncle. I did not pick this up when it was new because it was too expensive. I think it dropped down to like $10 or something, and I picked this up. I really like this film. Was it the best film? No, but I like I like Guy Ritchie. So, is that Guy Ritchie who did this? I feel stupid. Yeah. I like this director. He did the Sherlock films and a bunch of other stuff. He did Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels, which is one of my favorite Jason Statham films. So I'm probably saying his name wrong, but I can't remember right now. My mind's a bit scattered. And then I picked this up. I actually got this for free from a friend. This is the Fantastic Four Target exclusive digibook with photo diaries. This and another thing I'm going to show you later on, which I forgot in the other room because I'm scatterminded. These are really cool. Hold on one second. Let me grab it. The other film I'm talking about is the second Maze Runner film, which I liked. It had a zombie film to it. I picked this up on release day. I picked that shortly after. Yeah, it's a digibook. Both these are the Fantastic Four. I won't bother showing you the inside of the Fantastic Four, but it's a digibook with a slipcover. That's like, I love digibooks, and a digibook with the slipcover. If Target just started doing this for all their limited editions, I would screw steelbooks. I don't care that they're photo diaries and aren't really informative. A digibook with a slipcover. Anyways, Maze Runner. Fantastic Four is the same. It's a smaller digibook, but it's inside a slip. It's a Marvel film. I was going to pick it up eventually anyways, when it got cheap enough, because I don't know what to say about that film. I think everything's been said. This is the Experimenter. Really briefly, it's about university professor, I guess, who is doing a psychological study where essentially there is two men in a room. One is the boss, the other is a command console. And that command console, he has been told, controls a patient who was willingly signed up for this, who is strapped to a chair, being electrocuted. And he's being told to turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. And the patient on this side is screaming that he doesn't want to do it anymore, help, kind of thing. And he's being told to turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. The trick here is, and it's well known, what is the experiment called? I don't remember what it's called. Anyways, it's well known, and it pretty much is, the guy on the other side is actually not attached to anything, and it's a study on sort of like command and doing what you're told, even though your conscience tells you not to. It's actually pretty interesting. Not the most amazing film, but it's got Winona Ryder in it, and it's kind of cool to see her and stuff. So it was pretty good. I got it for cheap at Best Buy. I think it was like $9 or something. And I actually bought another film with it, which I'll show you in a second, that also shares a theme. But in between, earlier I think it was on sale, M for Murder, 3D. I have not watched this yet. I love this film, and I didn't even know it was made in 3D. I was actually, according to the back, Hitchcock wanted it to be 3D, but changed at the last minute. So I have to check this out in 3D. Yeah, comes with a cool lenticular slip. It was like, I Best Buy had like a 3D sale, I think, and it was like, I don't know, $10. I honestly, I don't take anything I say for a word because I can't remember, because it's all really long ago. So here's the other film I picked up at the same time as The Experimenter, and this is the Stanford Prison Experiment. I believe this was a timed exclusive at the time from Best Buy. I think it's been, since then, been released everywhere else. And this is, in similar vein, a social experiment where Stanford University professor got students to volunteer to set up and fake a prisoner environment. So, you had prisoners, guards, wardens, everything. and study the environment and see what it's like. And it started getting really serious, almost to the point where, well, I guess to the point where people thought that's what they were. It's a really interesting film. Check it out. It's got, I think it was, yeah, Sundance winner for the Sundance Festival for something or other. I can't remember who's in it. Billy Crudup from Watchmen. I don't know. Anyways, check it out. It's cool. I like these sort of psychological things that actually, and I heard about the Sanford experiment before. I knew that. And when I saw films coming out for it, I wanted to see it. Next is a fairly recent release, I think within the last week. This is the Target exclusive Steelbook for Straight Outta Compton. I like this film. I took my mom to see this film. I knew this film was going to be good. Yeah, I mean, everyone who's in it does a great job in acting. It's, it's emotional. It's very informative, and has made every mom and dad listen to music they would have never listened to before. Anyways, so that's that. Steelbook's nice. It was the same price as the regular at Best Buy. I figured I should get the Steelbook. I went to Target today for some stuff. Monday. This is being recorded on Monday, obviously. I went to Target on Monday to pick up some stuff, and they still had plenty. So I'm sure, maybe I'm lucky. Well, I guess I don't know, because I'm not purchasing it again. But maybe my store had excess stock. Who knows? So this is one of my favorite films of the year, and this is The Martian. So good. For some reason, Golden Globes put it in the musical comedy category, but whatever, it won an award. So, man, this is good. I didn't get it in 3D because I didn't see it in 3D. I saw it in 2D. I heard the 3D was good, but this was on release date $15 at Target by some pricing mistake. Maybe, I'm not 100% sure. It was listed at $19.99, but all of them were scanning at $15. And the 3D version was $24.99, so $10 less, and I was able to pick up this next thing instead with a gift card, which is pretty cool, if I say so myself. This is the Mondo exclusive steelbook of Reservoir Dogs. This is probably my favorite Tarantino film, and it's such good art. Honestly, I can't really represent it well in this lighting. It comes with like a plastic slip on it. If you get a chance, just Google the art. Mondo does great stuff, and I wanted the thing, but it was never actually put in Target stores, so I never got it because I didn't want it shipped. I don't want to. I try not to get steelbooks shipped because unless it's from a, like a Kimchi DVD or Nova or whatever exclusive, because they package because they know what steelbooks are and they know the value to them. Target employees, they don't give a damn. I've gone up to them with a dented steelbook and said, hey, I want to turn this as a big fat dent in the front or in the back, and I couldn't see from paper, and they're like, I don't understand. And they put them in clamp traps. They do that with all their limited editions. They don't really get it. Anyways, this was $5. This Target added more to their $5 section. LA Confidential. I've actually never seen this, and I've been wanting to get into. First off, I like Guy Pearce. I like Kevin Spacey. I like all the cast. I'd heard this was a good film. I'm sure it's going to be great. Loads of special features, which is always good because I'm a special feature whore. Yeah, I've never seen this, and I've been wanting to get into noir films. I want to get into some of the older stuff. I almost picked some up when Barnes & Noble were having their 40% off sale on Blu-Rays, but ended up being really cheap because they always bring it back up to retail price, and the 50% off price made it more expensive than the label that was on it. The label that was on it was like, oh, it's $9.99, and I thought, oh, that's a good deal, half of that. and then the reagreed price was like $38. So half of that was like $15, and I was like, so you're telling me it's scanning at more than the sticker price says on a regular day? So I said, screw it, and they were kind of damaged. And then I finally picked up Collateral. I almost grabbed this on Black Friday. It's one I've never seen again. I know Statham has like an uncredited appearance in this. So I've almost picked it up a couple times because I want it in the Statham collection. I've heard nothing but good things, so I'll be checking this out soon. I don't know why I haven't seen those last two films. It's just something that's passed me by. Well, we're about halfway done, guys. Grease, $5.99 at Best Buy. I've been craving Grease lately. I don't know why, but apparently, according to the back, if you can see that, it says Grease is the one that you want. So apparently, it knows me, and it knows it's the one that I want. And there's lots of special features on this disc as well. Next, Target had this. I price matched at Best Buy because Target didn't have any slips. Blah, 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 blah. No Escape, Owen Wilson. I've heard mixed reviews about this. I kind of wanted to personally see it. And any film that I've had friends and family see and they tell me it's bad, chances are I'm not going to like it. But I tend to disagree a lot with critics. That being said, I may like this, and I know I wanted to see it when I saw the trailer. And it's got Pierce Brosnan in it, which, was one of my first earliest Bonds that I saw in theater. But yeah, I don't know, looks pretty good. So I'll be checking that out soon. I've had nothing but time, so now, of course, I have no time. I've been watching a lot of Netflix shows. How to Make a Murderer, Jessica Jones, Daredevil. So this was also in their $5, and it came with a slip. And this is sort of the same situation as No Escape. Actually, these next couple films are sort of in the same vein. Heard it got terrible reviews. I wanted to see it when the trailers came out. I like Ashton Kutcher, and for $5, $5 for a film I wanted to see when I saw the trailer and then just didn't because of the reviews. $5 with a slip, and it's a cool slip. It's got like a texture to it. I don't know. I've heard some people say Ashton Kutcher does a really good job in it. So we'll see. This is harsh lighting, guys. I apologize. Same story with this one. It's a true story. Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba. Yes, I made a dad joke. Yeah, I wanted to see this when the trailer came out. I thought it looked good. Almost picked it up on Black Friday. Almost picked it up this. I think they lowered it to $5.99 at Best Buy, and I found one with the slip. Be it not the best condition slip, but still a slip. $5.99, pretty good price, and I'll check this out soon because I wanted to see it when it came out. Almost done, guys. Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl. Again, one I wanted to see in theaters, didn't go. However, this one had brilliant reviews. The girl who's in it, whose name is escaping my mind, and for some reason, for some reason they don't list her name on here. I don't know why, but she's in Bates Motel. I watched the first season of that. I like her enough. She plays the dying girl. Yeah, so I wanted to see this. I waited and waited for a good price. Skipped it on Black Friday. Regretted it. This was $10. It didn't have the slip, but I got the slip from Best Buy. This was at Target, and with my red card. A lot of these from Target, and so with my red card, I saved quite a bit. Some of them I had gift cards. Same story for this. Shaun the Sheep. I wanted to see it in theaters. Didn't get around to. I think it has like a 99% Rotten Tomatoes. I love Wallace and Gromit. It's one of those things that I'm not sure why I didn't see it. There's theaters. I cannot talk. Yeah, I mean, I thought about it. Theaters are expensive. For example, I'm seeing Deadpool like a week and a half. Well, February 11th. So I kind of hold theaters to that side of standard. You know, I saw Star Wars a couple times. You know, I'll see the Marvel films, like big blockbuster purchases. Animations always look good on Blu-ray, so you know I'm okay with seeing a Blu-ray, and $10 with a cool slip. Who can resist? Next is again a film I didn't see in theaters, Trainwreck. Again, no particular reason I didn't see this in theaters. It's got a lot of praise. I think I saw Spy over this at the time. I can't exactly remember, but for $10, good deal. And next is this. There's a little story behind this. A long time ago, I had this Blu-ray, and I showed you the slip because for some reason I had the slip and the Blu-ray was in the other room. I went to go watch it, and the Blu-ray was heavily scratched. It wouldn't play in any of my readers. I tried about 4 different readers. And so I went to Walmart where I purchased it and kept the slip and returned it. Went to Big Lots where I knew they had them for cheap, because Walmart didn't have any more. Big Lots they just vanished at the time, and then I never really talked about it. But I went to Walmart today, and they had some, which is pretty cool. Somebody is home. It's like 4 in the morning. I don't know what they're doing. And Paul Walker, you know, bad reviews, but again, I haven't seen this. I love Paul Walker. I will see him in almost anything. Pleasantville is one of those things that has eluded me for many years. I want to get that on Blu-ray at some point for a decent price, even though he's not like a huge feature in it. It seems like an interesting premise, and again, I love Paul Walker, so I mean, there's not much you can say about that. And the very last one, guys, I think we're probably at like 30 minutes or so. American Ultra. Again, this is one of those things I wanted to see in theaters. Got bad reviews. Skipped over it. Skipped over its release. Target had it for $10, and I was more than happy to pick it up at that price. There's a lot of movies coming out that I do want to see in theaters. I got movie money to see Zoolander 2. Hail Caesar, obviously. Coen brothers are my favorite directors. I don't think they're the best directors in the world. I mean, they're not like Hitchcock or Spielberg, or, you know, they're not that big. But I've liked almost every movie I've seen from them. Even one that people kind of say are bad, I've enjoyed. So I cannot wait for Hail Caesar. It's going to be so good. And it looks hilarious. God, I mean, other than Deadpool, I still have to see Joy. Whatever happened to... I have to look this up. There was that film with the dude from Mad Max who played the twin gangsters. Oh, goodness, I can't remember it. It was one that, again, I skipped over in theaters for some reason just because I didn't do it and I wanted to see it. Anyways, that's enough rambling. Part 2 will be right after this. In another video. I'm going to record it right after this. The link might be in the description. I don't exactly know how I'm going to handle it, but we'll find out. Yeah, so check out part 2 if you like stories and you know, Christmas gifts and other show-offs. I don't expect many of you to check it out, but I didn't want to subjugate you to all that fluff at the beginning before I showed you the Blu-rays, and I didn't want to subjugate you to have to sit through a long-ass video if you just care about the Blu-ray pickups. It's going to be kind of discreetly named as, you know, Blu-ray pickup, blah, 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 part 2. So some of you may stumble on it by accident because you didn't finish this video. In which case, I apologize because obviously I'm guessing you don't like my rambles or whatever, which is perfectly fine. I don't even like my rambles, but I do them anyways. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. I am now at a loss of words because I have to do another video. 2 in 1 day, guys. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for sticking around. It's been over a month since I made a video, and you know that you've heard the story at the beginning. So I appreciate it. That was it was an interesting experience, and I'm glad to be back. So as always, again, thanks for creating content. I've been watching and even commenting on some other people's content. So I hope you guys, some of you that are commenting on, realize that I was alive. And I've been watching all of it. A lot of cool Christmas hauls, a lot of cool stuff like that. So yeah, thanks for creating content that I enjoy watching. Thanks for watching and subscribing. Give this a like, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. And as always,